Hello everyone! As I've indicated in the previous video, I'm thinking of working on this arc right here. So this is an exposed area. It's getting lots of sun. It's a pretty good spot, except that I had problems with fungal rot because this area was not getting enough airflow. It's relatively flat and I'm thinking of raising it. And over the next few days, I'll be cleaning up this area, removing the existing plants and as well as all of the pebbles that I've put in the arc. So I'll be recovering all of them. So basically what I'm saying is I'm going to have a series arc about the arc. Get it? I hope you got it. So let's get right to it. So as you can see, this arc is almost a perfect semicircle, and from my measurements yesterday, it seems that the width is 2.8 meters and the diameter, or the radius rather, the radius from this end to that end is about 1.4 meters. So about half of the diameter coming from this side to this side. It's an almost perfect semicircle. Maybe the curves are not perfect, but otherwise the shape is almost regular, which means that the design that I would make here would be symmetrical. Just so you won't be surprised, what I'm planning to do is to line the area with rocks. So I'm going to surround it with volcanic rocks, much as I did with the others in the raised areas here. And once I've raised that area, once I've edged it with volcanic rocks, I'm going to fill it up, backfill with soil. So that means that I'll have to remove all of the pebbles that you see right now, because I could still use them later on. Now the part that I haven't decided yet is once I've got all of the rocks in here and I fill it up with soil, what I'm going to do is to lay some pots and bowls within the landscape. But I haven't decided what plants I'm going to put into the area yet. As you know, I'm an echeveria collector, so most likely I'm going to add one of the large types of echeverias. Hopefully something that grabs attention. So we'll see what I end up putting here. With the plants removed, I can now start working on removing the top dressing. Man, this is going to take a while. Normally, my next step would be to recover the pebbles that I used here, so the top dressing. But if you look closely, most of the pebbles that I've used here are pea gravel, or the 7mm ones. They're the white ones that you see on top. And it's going to be quite a pain to gather them all. And I usually just mix them with the soil, so I'm thinking of leaving them there. I'll just be dumping more soil and I'll mix them up with these pebbles. I'm still trying to decide whether I should at least try to recover the red ones. They are the scoria, volcanic pebbles. But I think I still have more. Yeah, because it's a lot of work, man, and I'm feeling lazy right now. So maybe I'll leave them in for now, and I'll see if I can find the others that I've set aside a while back. Because if they're still there, then I might as well just use them and not worry about these ones. So with regards to the pebbles, I still have 3 sacks of them, 3 bags. That's still a lot. And as for the red ones, I still have 2 full bags, 1 half bag, and I remember having a pot somewhere full of the red ones. Let me just check if it's still there. And just as I thought, they're still here. So I have about 3 bags worth of red pebbles. But we'll see. I might end up feeling like picking up the ones on the ground, so let's see how it goes. My mind changes all the time. I'm heading out to pick up several volcanic rocks, so I've prepared by covering the back. I'm hoping to be able to grab enough rocks today to fill up the whole, to edge the whole arc. So let's see. I hope there's enough that I can lift by my own, because I'm just doing this manually. So I came home with a bunch of rocks. I hope this is more than enough. I think it's more than enough, but we'll see. So these are all of the rocks that I picked up. I would have wanted to get more, but I'm not sure if the car could take it. I also wanted to get some of the larger ones, but I'm mostly limited by the ones that I can pick up myself, because I'll be doing this all on my own, and there's really no point dealing with the larger heavier stones, because this will all be manual lifting. And the next thing that I'll be doing would be staging the rocks. So I'll just put them in position and see if I have enough. Hopefully I have enough, because it was over half an hour of drive away, especially in traffic, so we'll see. I figured I would need to backfill that area with soil. So I'm here at Bunnings now to grab some of the cheapest potting mix. And these are $2.45 each. And this is what I usually use as my base. I just mix with some pebbles and I'm good. I'm guessing that I would need at least 10 bags. So yes, I'll get maybe 12 now and see where I go from here. So I've got 12 in my cart and it's time to check out and go home. Now that I have all of this soil, so I'm going to create my usual mix composed of soil and pea gravel. And once I've done that, I'm going to backfill the area in the ark. I'm done backfilling the ark. I only fill it up with enough soil to be level, but I'm going to mound them later on. I'm not yet going to do that now because I'm planning to bury some pots. So I would need to give a bit of allowance before I mound it even further. So I'm going to leave this like this while I continue thinking about the design. So today I've been focusing on staging and gathering the materials that I would need before I move to the next step. And the next step is detail work. So that's where I take the pots, stage them around, work on the design and figure out which plants go where. So that will take a bit of, well, not just a bit, a lot of thinking. Because designs, as far as designs go, I haven't thought of a final layout yet, aside from how the rocks are laid out. So keep your suggestions coming. I'll be watching the comments here and on Facebook, and I hope that we come up with something really nice. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe if you want to get notified of more videos like this. You could also check out my Facebook and Instagram accounts because I do post photos, and that's where, well, on Facebook I'll be posting a photo of my proposed design. So I'll be posting a photo of my proposed design here and on Facebook. So that's where I'll be reading your comments. You could also check out my Twitter for playlist and uploads announcements. So whenever new videos are added, it goes to Twitter automatically. But of course, you could always just rely on the YouTube notifications because, they're there. So this is part of the ARC series, the ARC. And stay tuned for the next video because that's where I would be working on the design after I take your comments and suggestions. I'll see you then.